So here I am this morning. We're doing this side porch exterior wall. We're going to replace this lower beam here, and of course up here where it's got this concave in it. This is the demolition portion of it. We have a man lift here, but the ground a little wet still to get it over here, so we made a scaffolding to hold us up so we can get this apart. Here it is. More pictures to come. So, as you see, we've taken down this exterior wall here. You can see the 2x4 wall inside there that's been put for support. We've also put support underneath here because we have to replace this lower section, then everything in between, and then the upper section. So that's what we're in the middle of process of doing right now, and as you can see, it's labor intensive. Couldn't really get any equipment in here because of the trees, so we had to build this scaffolding here. Might be a little rudimentary to the eyes, but it works. So look how rotten that is. There's one piece of it that's completely missing. No wonder there's that lister. So when we go to put this back together, we're going to make sure that it's level and plumb, and I can see us having to push the roof up a little bit here. Probably an inch or two. Well, that's what it takes. So we'll get it done. So this is under the patio here, and we've shored it up, and as you can see, the wood inside here is not bad at all compared to this. Can't really call that wood anymore. What is this? Rotten. This was once wood. Termites, water, and more elements completely destroyed this. I mean, there's nothing here. This isn't. I mean, I've seen ashes that had more constitution than this. This is nothing. As you can see, the integrity of what was here is not very credible. Those were holding glass. The glass sat right on top of this edge here, and obviously it wasn't caulked, sealed, or anything at that point, because water kept coming in here, leaching down, soaking this, keeping this OSB nice and wet. And obviously this has been replaced at some point, because 1891 they didn't have this OSB material. So we're not going to use OSB, but we are going to bring it back to its glory and give it the support that it needs, because it holds up a whole lot. Look at it just blowing in the wind. Walls aren't supposed to move in the wind. So we've got this footer beam here, and we're building a beam up on top so that we can push the roof up and put a beam in here that is the support for the roof. Then we can eliminate this little temporary wall here, and then we can move inside here and start eliminating the double floor. There's always something going on here. I know we initially said that this would be one of the first things that we were going to do. There was priority areas. Miss Moreland always provides a full to-do list. This wasn't going anywhere. Sure, it is heavy and it was sagging, but we did the math, and over 100 years it dropped like 0.2 of an inch a year. But we're gonna put it back up so that we can pull out the floor here, get all this 2x4 insulation and whatever that plywood stuff is that is just rotten. So for a time being, we will have an open porch in here. We will eventually enclose it, but we're not going to work on enclosing it while we're going to have to start abating the flooring. So stay tuned. So we got this new beam in here, and it's nice and level, and we've got this big 6x6 post and the 20-ton bottle jack. We're going to lift on that post to the center of this till we get the measurement that this footer to that header beam is here, which will eliminate the sag here, and then it'll be level on there as well, or the two will be parallel, if you would. Then we will put the post in here, a permanent post. We're going to put another post up in this side, and then we're going to put another one here on this side. It will be it'll be a challenge. It's going pretty well. Keep you posted.